welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to read from my Bible's verse, Jesus' last visit to the temple, and we're going to cover Wednesday. So we'll go ahead and get started. Have you ever seen a kernel of wheat? It's very small and it looks unimportant. If it isn't planted into the ground, it will stay just as it is. But what happens if it's planted out of sight in the ground where rain and sunshine make it grow? The life in that one kernel makes a plant with more kernels of wheat. And each new kernel can help make many more, until there can be a whole field of grain from just one kernel.
That's true.
That day in the temple court with the Greeks, Jesus talked about how a tiny kernel of wheat must die if the life in it is going to make more kernels. He was helping them understand why he must die so he could give life to millions of people. He wants us to read John chapter 12, verse 24.
We're going to go to that. Bye.
Most assuredly I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it produces much grain. All right. We can be part of Jesus' great harvest of wheat, which was made possible by his dying for us so we can live forever with him. Then Jesus said something that we need to remember every day. We choose whether to please ourselves by doing wrong things that we naturally want to do, or to let Jesus help us say no to Satan's temptations. With Jesus' help, we can stop being like ourselves and become like him. That is called dying to self. And here we can read verse 25. He who loves his life will lose it, and he who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. Okay. So this is what it leaves you to think about. How often do we need to die to self? Every time Satan tempts us. How often does he tempt us? Every day. If we keep learning to trust and obey Jesus, we'll become so much like him. He will take us to heaven to live with him when he comes. And here it wants us to read verse 26. If anyone serves me, let him follow me, and where I am, there my servant will be also. If anyone serves me, him my Father will honor.